What do you guys think about it? It's pretty good. I played it for a few hours, this 2x2. Oh, it comes out tomorrow. There's a great gameplay video on YouTube, says Scrubby. Or Scubby? Okay, okay. When is Ko going to return to EverQuest 1? Dude, I play EverQuest 1 every night. My shaman hit 46 yesterday. I'm super happy. Oh, it's a pre-purchase. Oh, it said pre-purchase. Whoops, I didn't see that. Okay. Synchronous says, once again, Steam drops the ball. Oh, no. No, Steam isn't dropping the ball on these exclusives. Epic is going to these companies directly and saying, we will pay you to not use Steam. And they're saying, okay. So no, Steam is not dropping the ball. Steam is getting what's called aggressively taken over. Like it's essentially like Epic is walking around to devs going, we will pay you a shit ton of money to come work on Epic. And they're saying, okay, in many cases. So, yeah. Epic is using that sweet, sweet Fortnite money right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. I don't remember what we're doing here.
Once a girl told me my
Just
eyes
letting
light up
the
her
ink dry.
world.
So I'm not going to buff up yet. Let's see what we're doing first.
She seemed
I'm ready to participate in the Fisher's Triathlon. Okay, here we go. Not devs, publishers? Yes, correct. Whoever, I should say Epic is encountering whoever controls the IPs, and those are the people that's getting money. Yeah, they are not going to the devs, because the devs don't make that decision most of the time. Sometimes they do, which I'm sure they're getting approached in that case, but yeah. Oh my god, Athletics 42? I don't even know if I can get her thing that high. Hold on. This is going to be rough, man. This is going to be rough. Okay, so we're looking at athletics here. Yeah, I'm going to, like, fail all of this, man. Okay, hold on. Val. Armor off. Everything off. Okay, Lindsay.
Just letting the ink dry.
Let's buff her up. Let's put this on for, I don't know, reasons.
How may I help?
There you go.
So,
I'm going to throw this on because, you know,
ideas?
that's a thing we can do. Looks like we're also
I
going to need
wrote
Greater
it like
Heroism
I
on
saw
Knock Knock. Okay, let's save it. Oh, let's throw the song on. Okay, so how are we looking now?
Don't hesitate.
35. That's more doable. Okay, that's more doable. Okay. Bam! 46,000 experience. Valerie quickly realized it would be hard to earn an honest win while everyone else was cheating. The other participants took advantage of the judges' careless attitude by slyly throwing fish at each other, but their tricks were to no avail. As they continued trying to force each other into the mud, Valerie concentrated on the task at hand and swiftly carried all the fish from one barrel to another. Victory was ours. Okay, now I could do this one, but I think I want to do this one. We decided to compete honestly. Yes! The mast was tall, the knots were tight, and the ropes stank, but Knock Knock didn't give up. He snaked out of the ties and stood triumphantly before the judges while the other participants were still wriggling in their ropes like flies in a spiderweb. A victory, and an honest one at that. We'd won 2 out of 3 rounds. We seemed to have our victory in the bag, but with rivals we were dealing with, this was no time to relax. The last round of the tournament was diving for river pearls. Huge tubs were filled with mussels in river water, and some empty jars have been placed in on a set of scales. We'd have to open the mussels with our bare hands, gather the pearls, and deposit them in our team's jar. Ugh. Get him, Val. Yes! Val bravely dove into the muddy water and started opening shells, breaking her nails in the process. Her jar was soon full of river pearls, and it weighed more than any of our rivals' jars. We'd won the 3rd round. Soon we stood on the pedals as the judges awarded our team the victory. We were wet, muddy, and smelled of fish, but we grinned with joy all the same. Oh, there was a trickery 50? But it was cheating. Yeah? I don't, oh, but it's cheating. I don't want to cheat. You know what? I know it's more experience, but I think I want to be honest about it. I do need the XP though. Oh God. Okay, fine. Only because chat is demanding I do it. This is for you, chat. This is for you. Okay? And also, this check is going to be kind of scummy. This is going to be pretty rough. Okay. Let's see if we can actually do this. Oh my God, we did it! The pinnacle of cunning is to make it seem like everyone else is cheating while coming out completely clean yourself. While each of our rivals tried adding a stone or two to their jars, Knock Knock didn't hesitate to add a few handfuls of mud to each of theirs. In the end, our team's jar came out the lightest, but the others were so heavy the judges decided to check their contents for authenticity. Oh, how the crowd laughed when our opponent's jars poured out stones and mud, while our jar contained only pearls. It was a complete triumph. Every team but ours was disqualified, and we were awarded the victory by default. That's almost okay. Because, like... it's kind of fun. Okay. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. That wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was. Because they were all cheating too, so whatever. It's, you know, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Your Royal Highness, welcome to the Rushlight Tournament. Oh, the Boasting contest. Oh. Before I do this, this is me. Okay, I already have the +5 persuade. Oh, I need to put that back on Val. But it's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Let's do it. Stop singing with Lindsay. Oh, no. Is she still singing? Okay. The tournament continued with the Boasting contest. The first participant, a man from Daggermark, stepped up to the podium and told a raunchy story about him sneaking into a temple of Callistria and seducing all the priestesses, including the High Priestess, in a single night. The crowd was particularly amused by the suggestive glances he kept casting towards one of the guests from Timon. She simply smiled mysteriously in response. The second participant was a guest from Gralton, who told a completely implausible tale about his travels across the other planes, where he battled undead hordes and defeated a blood-curdling monster. He was an average storyteller at best. He'd be lucky to get a C for that story in the Academy. But the listeners were inexplicably elated. Suspicious, we took a close look at the crowd, and of course, we spotted a bard using some tricks of the trade, and likely a little magic, to aid the Gralton's man performance. Diplomacy, we pointed out the cheating to the judges. The judges were reluctant to believe us, but the cheating was easy to spot once you knew what to look for. Once they'd concluded we were right, the guest from Gralton was disqualified and forced to leave the podium in disgrace. Then it was Pitax's turn. The kingdom's honor was represented by Enemy Bellavara, a sweet-voiced singer whose smile could win over the most withered of hearts. Anime, but while her voice was smoother than silk, her words stung like arrows. With a soft smile, Enemy told everyone how she spent months in our kingdom learning our secrets and instigating a riot. Of course, the honest trade of the bard and the shady dealings of the spies often go hand in hand, but Enemy, who could have expected such an ugly blow from such a lovely lady? Oh, Lord. She described in surprising and exceptionally critical detail how much of the citizens of our young state suffered under the atrocities of the troll assaults and the magic plague. She never stooped to actual lies, but she made it sound as though our king, Baron at the time, was simply drinking and debauching while his subjects struggled. She made our crusade against Vorticai look like a cunning conquest of Varnhold, and the war with the Tiger Lords was characterized as an irresponsible venture. Talk about cruel and unfair. When Enemy finished and left the stage, it was our turn to perform. And what feats did our participant decide to tell in their performance? I think we're going to go with the big one. It wasn't easy getting the crowd excited for this story. They were all glorious feats, of course, but that was the problem. The audience had already heard them time and time again. Valor used all the eloquence she could bring to bear to breathe new life into these old stories. The audience hung on her every word, sometimes laughing uncontrollably, sometimes holding their breath to avoid missing anything. Valerie finally brought the story to an end, and the viewers gave her a standing ovation as she left the podium. The woman from Timon, a priestess of Callistria, went last. She told stories of her love affairs in faraway countries and on other planes, casually mentioning an unpleasant disease she contracted over her journeys that took her a long time to get rid of. Hearing that, the participant from Daggermark paled and grabbed at his belt, bringing roaring laughter from the rest of the audience. And finally, the judges announced the winner. Valerie! She walked up to the podium to thunderous applause and took another bow. Nice. Okay. We've won 2 out of 3. Now we have to talk to Nunzio again, who is somewhere around here. Oh, we have to go back up. Okay.
All according to plan.
This tournament is so cool. Oh.
Anything is possible.
In due time.
Is this new stuff for me yet? No, not yet. Not yet. We are quickly approaching new content. Basically what we have to do, we have to finish this area, do some mop-up in the current region. Then we need to come back to Pitax. There is a major event and dungeon that takes place in Pitax. And once we've beaten that dungeon, we are caught up. The last playthrough ended at the end of the Pitax dungeon. When I zoned out, that's the exact moment that I got too many bugs to continue. So basically what's supposed to happen, and slight spoilers here, I'm going to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. But what's supposed to happen is Pitax is in state A, and then when you zone in and do this event, you are supposed to exit, and Pitax is supposed to be in state B. State B is like the completed state. But in my game, I would go in with Pitax in state A, and when I came out, it would be in state A. And the problem is, I could never get it to flip to state B. So basically, the game was supposed to keep going, and it just didn't. So, yeah, that's what happened, essentially. And this time, all those bugs have been fixed. Everything should work well. And we also had some kind of major events leading up to that happened in this act also mess up. So this is going to be very different. This whole playthrough has already been different, but this part in particular is going to be very different. All right, here we go. I don't remember what we do here. The Drunken melee? What? Do I not get to use a weapon or something?
Enemy approaching.
Oh, God. Defeat your opponents without using weapons, special abilities, or casting spells? Wait, really? Oh, God, what do I do?
This should do it. A calculated risk.
Ah! Look at all this. What is this? Oh my God. Oh, can I get buffed up before this? Oh, we may actually win this. Maybe not. Oh, I critted him because he got blinded. Awesome. Okay. Your Royal Highness. Oh, the tournament is finished, isn't it? I'd like to know who won. Oh wait, let's save before we do this, because I think this is like the last opportunity we'll have to do anything here. Finishing the Rushlight tournament. Tournament. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's right. I think. Boop. Yes, Your Highness. His Highness is about to make a speech announcing the winner. Look, everyone's gathering around now.
Lords and ladies, another Rushlight tournament has come to an end. I'd like to thank all of you who honored this event with your presence. My friends, I'm happy to see all of you, but I'd like to give a special welcome to one guest who found themselves invited here for the first time. Today, we had the Baron, no, excuse me, it's King now, isn't it? Of a majority of what was once the stolen lands. Thank you for coming, my darling. I can call you that, right? I thank you with all my heart. I first learned of him from my friend Stefano Mosconi. To be honest, his report was less than flattering. Impassable swamps, monsters galloping about, and a complete absence of any valuable resources. Nothing more than a dirty hole ruled by another bandit lord, hardly worthy of your attention. That's what he wrote back then. I'm so happy he was wrong. Truth be told, even now traveling that domain is a less than pleasurable experience. Some roads have appeared, but their safety leaves much to be desired. Take the sad story of a poor Toman Henvaki from Gralton. He set off to those lands and hasn't been seen since. His brother Edrist went to find the poor fellow, and what happened? The Baron found the body in the blink of an eye, almost as though it was stored in his cellar. And the hunt the Baron put on, clearly imitating my tournament, it was beyond description. While guests were out hunting hydras and owl bears, the latter came from behind and ate at the banquet table, along with all the servants. Some celebration, right?
Your words ooze poison. Is this how you show hospitality? If I've offended you in some way, just tell me and I'll offer my apologies.
Poison? What do you mean?
Nope! Excuse me. Ooh! Hey, Raul Cosman? I just saw your, like, extremely well-written, multi-paragraph whisper you sent me about car recommendations. Thank you. I'll read it over later.
Lords, truth, and the hunt, the bear. No, forgive me, I don't wish to seem impolite. But getting back to the subject, all I really wanted to get at was that His Highness is a personage truly as extraordinary as his lands, and I'm happy to see him at this celebration. And now it's time to announce the winner of the tournament. This year, all 3 contests were won by guests from one kingdom. I'm not sure what charms, tricks, or divine intervention helped him, but let's hear it for the winner! Your Highness, if you please. I know you're not exactly a master of ceremonies, but please try to say something articulate to my guests.
Despite Iravetti's efforts to smear you in the eyes of the guests, the audience is elated. Your speech garners a hearty round of applause.
And now, with the competition over and the prize awarded, let's get on with the main part of the celebration. The banquet! I can hear your stomachs growling from here. Let's get to the table, and later we'll see an unforgettable fireworks show.
Okay, I think we're gonna wait for Jubilost on that one. Okay. So I'm a little bit confused. Can I just go back home now? Yeah, we can go back home. Okay, Ah! Oh. Okay. Ooh. That's really good. Oh, there's a fire equip. Whoa. No, wait, are we good? Yeah, oh, we did this. That's what we did. There it is. Okay, good. Val, you're wearing this. What was Ko wearing? What neck item was Ko wearing? Oh, I sold it. Whoops. Didn't I replace it with something though? I thought I could have sworn I replaced it with something. Maybe not. All right, let's head back home. We apparently got to get home. So let's do that right now. Actually, maybe we can get there quicker if we go this way. Oh, do River Bend first? Should I? Yeah, the thing is I remember having to come back and do like a bunch of mini quests around the area. I don't remember when I do that now. I are confuzzled. Oh, there's Pitax. Found it. Okay. Oh. Our travels brought us to the little town surroundings in pursuit of the dastardly river pirates who have preyed upon innocent merchants and travelers. It would have been nice to march in, knock some skulls together, and call it a day, but rumors suggested we were heavily outnumbered. Even worse, the villains had set up their camp in a defensible position inside of their boats, protected by the river on one side, a thick forest on another, and a sticky swamp on the third. Add in a bunch of sentries watching for intruders, and we were in trouble. Thank goodness our fearless leader had a plan. Ooh. I kind of want to try this one. Yeah. We picked birds from our cloaks as we reached the edge of the clearing. From there we could see that there wasn't one camp, there were two. The second one was several hundred feet away, judging by the campfires, which meant that we could vanquish the pirates in one camp before the other could respond. We made a rustling near the boats, hoping to lure and subdue a few sentries. It was exactly the plan you read about in Dashing Tales, and our enemies fell right into our trap. We quietly dispatched the sentries before launching our attack on the remaining pirates. Nice.
Make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Jesus. Brutal.
This should do it.
Boop. Oh! What happened to her?
Strike is one.
Caster is staggered. Oh. Okay, that's why.
Do not falter.
That's Lindsay's bow! That's so cool. Dude, Lindsay's bow hit somebody again? For it? Like, damn. The hell? A voice cuts through the din, roaring with such indignation that the fighting momentarily stops. What is going on here? Who dares attack my camp? The speaker is a suntanned woman wearing light blue traveling clothes and high boots with an embroidered heron adorns one of her sleeves. Well, this throws some sand in the clockwork. The blue outfit and heron insignia indicates this is an important member of the Riversong Trade House in Pitax, not a pirate. In fact, I'd say that makes us look like the pirates now. She draws her weapons and takes a menacing step forward. I don't know who you are, and any patience I have to hear your excuses is as short-lived as you are. If you have something to say, make it good. Recall what you can about this woman's heraldry. The blue outfit and heron insignia indicate she's an important member of the Riversong Trade House of Pitax, possibly a member of the controlling family. Joffre Vescari leads a trade house, and this might be his sister, Renshala Vescari. As you look down at the enemies you've slain, it seems you haven't attacked pirates, you've killed influential merchants. Wait, who are you? I was prepared to kill thieves, but it looks like I'll have to kill idiots instead. If you don't know, explaining it's not worth the breath. This is all a terrible mistake. A well-dressed woman glowers at you. Explain quickly. A playwright convinced us to hunt pirates in order to win the adoration of Pitax's common folks. You understand how appallingly stupid that sounds, yes? She rocks back on her heels and looks skyward and mutters something exasperated under her breath before looking back at you. I'm Renshala Vescari of the Riversong Trade House, not a pirate. Be more specific. Who put you up to this? The playwright Aimar Deschamps told us about this camp. Wait. Yeah. Renshala makes a disgusting sound. That man writes overblown dramas for a living, and you trusted him? What kind of fool would you have to be? She trails off and peers at you more intently. Wait. Are you Ko? You know, I wonder if it's just coincidence that that's how I'm treated most of the time in life, too. Man, you've got to be a complete idiot. Wait. Are you Ko? Oh. Wait, are you Ko? I was warned that you might try something like this. She extracts a scroll from a tube and unrolls it for you to see. It clearly warns the Vescari family that raiders sent by you would attack soon and threaten her shipments. Judge Selvaway may be a bastard at times, but he sure knew you would attack my convoy. Give me a good reason I shouldn't throw your corpse to the eels. This is clearly a setup, but I have nothing more to add. Either you believe me or not, make your choice. No matter how much I may want you dead now, it wouldn't be justice. I suspect there's more going on that I need to understand first. Here, she hands you the scroll from the magistrate. Use this to solve your mystery. Whether it leads you to Pitax or hell, I care not. For now, leave me space to bury the dead, and should I see you again, may the gods show you more mercy than you've shown today. Yeah! Wow. I'm a dick. Woo! Okay. XP is overrated. Ko, loving the playthrough. Tried one of my own and hit serious issues with the spider swarms. Should I have avoided the cave initially, or is there an easy way to deal with them? Group mix was bad. First of all, XP is overrated. Thank you very much for that. Can I kill the camp? Oh, I can kill the camp. But no, that's the way I want to do it. That's exactly how I wanted to do it. There's nothing else we can do. We kind of have to do it that way. We have to get tricked to prove that we're on her side. So, yeah. Anyway, XP is overrated. Swarms are a unique type of enemy in the game. You're going to encounter them frequently. You need to use AoE skills like fire breath or a flame breath, like the AoE. Fireball, anything that hits in a radius can hit them. You can also use torches. If you actually equip characters with torches, they can rarely land hits too. But thankfully, swarms generally have very low hit points, so you may not need to hit them too many times. And then, of course, bombs. You can use the alchemist's fire and the bottles of acid, and you can throw those at swarms. And a lot of times, those will work as well. Yep. Yep. Now, if you're talking about the spider swarm in the spider cave, you may want to make sure you talk to Boken, because Boken should hook you up with some potions that will help with that. Okay, let's keep moving.